Think good one here, and eventually we will. Here to do a spoiler-free review of Scream 6.
Watch a few movies, take a few notes. It was fun.
Up front, it is a really strong film that completely falls apart in the third act. It gave me a migraine, baffled with the frustration of the creative choices made. All you had to do was stick the landing. You just couldn't do it, could you? You sick mother. Melissa Barrera, Courteney Cox, Mason Gooding, Gina Ortega, Hayden, however the hell you pronounce her last name, all return for Scream 6. And the positives on this one, this Scream promises a different Ghostface with the trailer and halfway delivers from the trailer. Ghostface is smarter, faster, more aggressive, more brutal, not afraid to kill people in public with crowds of people around and slip back into the shadows. And I guess the meta commentary for this one is supposed to be franchises, though it's not as strong as meta commentary usually is in a Scream film. The film is compelling, tense, whodunit thriller. The cold opening is the third or second best of the entire franchise. The film does a better job than the previous one at juggling and balancing out the returning and new cast, giving them a lot of on-screen time together, delivering a better group dynamic.
Never been one like me, Gale. I'm something different.
But wait, there's more.
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right? It never works out for the dipshit in the mask.
The majority of the movie sets the stage for something serious, something epic, because it is really solid, which makes it all the more disappointing when characters take a cheesy over-the-top shift in the third act and their behavior along with the reveal undermines the first two solid acts of the film.
Surprise, Sydney.
It shifts from being a great film to being possibly the worst in the entire franchise. I kid you not, characters take too many fatal wounds and still keep going when they should be dead. It lacks the balls of Scream 2, which it heavily tried to copy, and really under-delivers on that on something different line from Ghostface. There was two ways this could go. I was hoping for the other way, and this one gave me the one I predicted. The one I didn't want. All the seeds were planted for an epic conclusion, a different ending, and if you're going to go this cheesy and over the top, then you should have just delivered on the fan service of something people would have ate up, to love bomb them, blindside them. They would have overlooked the silliness of it, and the film would have been unforgettable and better for it. There's a lot of bad dialogue, characters pointing fingers at each other, and the meta commentary just feels lazy.
Someone's out to make a sequel. You know, cash in on all the movie murder hoopla.
Courteney Cox returns as Gale Hellstorm. I'm kidding. Gale Weathers. And her role is mostly an extended, glorified cameo. The new film just needs to leave these characters alone instead of shitting all over them like the last one did with Dewey, that heavily copies the first Scream. This one heavily copies the second college setting and remarks like our Uncle Randy was killed in a van.
Fuck you!
Kirby also returns without a role that expresses her personality that people fell in love with, that she became a fan favorite for. None of the new characters are memorable. Mostly, they're flat. Outside the lead sisters, there's not really anybody to gravitate toward. I didn't really care for anybody. Kill them all! I don't give a damn anymore. How long are these Scream movies gonna go on without you really doing something to change up the formula? Like, you know what? Spoiler free, I'm not gonna say anymore. I probably will do a spoiler review just because I'm so mad, but the killer stuff was pretty obvious. When certain comments are made to the movie, I just cling to them and I don't forget them at all, no matter how much is going on in the movie.
There's a formula to it. A very simple formula. Everybody's a suspect.
So I'd give this movie a 6 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I thought it was entertaining at best, but it really, really dropped the ball. It would have been like a damn 10 had it not dropped the ball with the third act. Let me know your thoughts, though.